Hi, my witches and ghouls! Welcome to my channel, A Weird Witch. That feels very strange to say. I'm so used to witchy by nature. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what my channel is. This is the new introduction to A Weird Witch. I'm just going to be talking about what the channel is about and pretty much what the name means. So, yeah, let's get into it. Who am I? I am a kind of a long title. I'm a pagan animistic witch who has been practicing witchcraft for about a decade now. It'll be a decade this year, around February, because literally when I first got into it, I really wanted to do the whole year and a day thing. So a little backstory. I started out as being a Wiccan, not initiated into a coven, none of that. I was just a solitary Wiccan at the time. So yeah, I did I wanted to do the whole year and a day thing. So I started my year and a day, which I never really finished ever. I started it on Imbolc. So that would be either February 1st or February 2nd. I was definitely in the phase of my life where I was on Tumblr a lot. So definitely had a lot of influence from Tumblr. That was, oh my gosh, that was a very long time ago. Tumblr's not even a thing for me anymore. So that's just kind of weird to say wow, I used to be into Tumblr. So ultimately, what is this channel for? What will my channel be about? So as you can see from, I think the YouTube banner is what it's called, education, reaction, and witchcraft. So education, I want to be an educational channel for anyone who's willing to watch, not just for witches. You could also be pagan, you could be Christian, you could be a Buddhist, or whatever. I want to be an educational channel based on witchcraft. But not just witchcraft, but I guess other things as well. Also paganism and animism and a few other things, but that'll be probably way more into the future. And somewhat of a side note, but also a disclaimer, I don't view myself as a mentor to anyone. That means please don't try and contact me to ask me, hey, will you mentor me? Will you help me on my witchcraft journey or my pagan journey or whatever journey? Don't ask that of me, please. I just want to make videos, and if you happen to have a question on something, I might be able to give you an answer on it. I don't know everything. I'm not omnipotent, whatever it's called, omnipresent, whatever. I don't know everything. I am still on this journey, even though I've been in 10 years. That doesn't mean anything. Someone could literally be in the craft for 30 plus years and not know what moon water is. I mean, not everyone knows everything, so. And I just want to share my experiences and the knowledge I've gained over time with other people. And also book reviews, which I'm going to be mentioning book reviews later on in this video, but book reviews. I also want to be a somewhat of a reaction / commentary channel. I generally like YouTube channels / videos that react to other videos and articles and things like that. So I'm hoping to be able to do a lot of that. Now, whether or not the videos will be controversial or not, and whether or not I have controversial views and stuff, which that's also going to be later on in the video, but you'll find out later, is another thing. I generally am not exactly new agey, so if you somehow got that from my channel already, from the few videos I have posted, I'm not really new age. I don't really do all of that stuff anymore. but that's like an entire other video. And yes, most definitely when I do reaction videos and articles and stuff like that, I probably will be salty. Very, very salty. I will be a bitch. Sorry. This is just who I am, and I like to cuss, so if you haven't gotten that already, I cuss as well. So, yeah. And ultimately, this channel is all about witchcraft. Now, it's not just witchcraft. It will be, like I said earlier, paganism, animism, other stuff that's mixed in as well. But ultimately, this is a channel about witchcraft. I mainly want to do a lot of spells, 101 work, which when I was first wanting to do this channel, I was thinking, I don't really want to do 101s because you see that a lot on YouTube, and I didn't want to do basics at all. But then I was listening to a podcast, and someone said that even something along the lines, paraphrasing very much, it's not your video. It's not your basics video, your 101 video that they have watched yet. Just because there's other basics doesn't mean they haven't watched yours. Which, you know what? I'm kind of fine with, because I guess it would help me to fill out the channel more with more content. And I do hopefully with this new year, I hopefully plan to be doing bi-weekly videos. Hopefully. We will see about that. Again, work schedule is weird. My life, I have priorities. So, and this channel is not really about money making. It is just to get videos and education out there, to me personally. Which, it would be nice if I got money from this, but that is not the goal of this channel at all. So, and I also want to do things that can help people advance their craft, because I see a lot of people are like, what advanced books are there? And how can I advance my craft to the next level and become like a level 50 wizard? That last part was made up by me. Ultimately, I want to help people. I really genuinely want to help and educate people and help them on their journey and all that stuff, and answer the questions and do educational videos and just see creativity and spark in people. It just brings me joy. It just brings me a lot of joy. So, what does my name mean? So you could probably tell a weird witch is kind of strange, because the middle word, weird, is not spelled W-E-I-R-D. It is spelled W-Y-R-D. And you wouldn't think weird would be spelled that way. Well, the reason why it is spelled that way is because it's an Anglo-Saxon term, which is a concept in Anglo-Saxon roughly concerning about the fate or personal destiny of people. And to me, that means, as a witch and as a pagan practitioner as well, that, but mostly a witch, that I as a witch can influence fate as it is, and can change the course of what could have happened to what can happen and what has happened and all this stuff. Not saying that I believe I can alternate, like I can alter reality and stuff like that. No one can do that. You can't alter reality like, oh, I can have fireballs coming out of my hands and lightning and, oh, I can, I don't know, see dead people. I can't see dead people. I can mostly like feel the energy around, but it is I need to work on that as well. But the reason why I renamed my channel, because I felt a personal connection to the word that means fate, and how we as witches can change fate. Like the whole, manipulating energy and stuff like that. So right now, I identify as a heathen currently, which means I personally follow Freya. I worship her and I work with her, not only as a witch, but also as a pagan as well. Even though I have just started, I personally identify as a heathen because I don't identify as Asatru or being an Anglo-Saxon. Right now, I don't have a certain path I am down on. So heathenry and being a heathen means to me, I just follow the old gods, and that is generally what I'm just going to be doing. I will be doing a lot more research into different aspects, so Norse, Germanic, which I don't know if Norse is the same as Germanic, but we will get there, or Anglo-Saxon. I'm not sure if I want to follow a path, like a certain path yet, but right now it's just open. I'm open to anything. I'm open to interpretations and stuff. I'm willing to read other different sagas and different things and about different peoples and stuff like that. And like I said, I'm working with Freya right now, and I have been getting a strange pull to Odin, which I don't know why, which in some things, like some people's minds, they believe that Frigg and Freya were the same goddess at one point, and Frigg is married to Odin, and Freya's husband in different myths was Odr, and sometimes Odin's name is Odr, but it's just weird mix, so I don't know if it's because Odin's her technical husband, or they're just linked somehow because Freya came from the Vanir as like a peace offering hostage, and she taught Odin Seidr. At one point I did used to work with Freya. That was back in like 2016. Only worked for her for a few years, and then I moved into my current house with my husband and dropped that off. This will be a different video, but I'm just trying to explain it. And then I went with Hecate, and then that relationship kind of dropped off. It was fine. We both were like, oh, this ain't working anymore. It's fine. And then I started having a pull back to Freya, and now here I am again. Hooray! I guess I'm back to being a heathen. So ultimately, I am just a chaotic fucking witch and a chaotic pagan. Definitely eclectic on both ways. So this is gonna be fun. But yeah, and I hope y'all enjoy my channel as much as I will probably enjoy making these videos more often, hopefully. But yeah, thank you for watching my video, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!